Hello Scorpio, welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your May 2024 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Please remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. And for a limited time, due to an angel investor, my readings are 50% off. Please consider it as my way of paying it forward, and I hope you take advantage of that. So, as mentioned, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. So I see here in your recent past, there's some sort of defensive energy that I'm picking up. You felt like somebody was not seeing the way that you wanted to progress things within the connection. You guys weren't seeing things eye to eye, and so there was definitely some level of fight back, and just like this realization that you guys wanted different things, and it did not help that there was definitely some sort of like third-party energies involved. But I see here that you are being optimistic. You are ultimately wanting to have something committed, something monogamous, and there is somebody in your energy that you've been thinking about that you want to have this kind of connection with, but you're not really sure if things are going to be able to start because this person kind of left you feeling like, no, we're going to just like patch this up and just move on. Like they just kind of made up their mind that they didn't want you in their life, and that they felt like you needed to move on from the situation, that you guys both needed to move on. There is this feeling that you are wanting to, I'm getting manipulative energy, okay? So somebody here is wanting to pretend or show this like facade, this fakeness that everything is fine, everything is going well, when that may not be the reality, okay? But you're just trying to, because you feel like this person is kind of still watching you, that this person has tabs on you. So you just feel like, well, if they're going to watch me, I'm going to put on a show and make them believe that I'm doing a lot better than you really are. You're letting them believe, or you're putting on the show that, you know, you have moved on, that you don't really want to have, like you're doing fine without them, even though that may not be the reality. And so I see that in May, you know, you're just going to try to continue to work on your finances. There's this sense of like indulgence, and just doing what you please, doing what you want. And even though, you know, ultimately I see here that there is somebody special that you want to be with, but because you feel like they think they are too good for you and that they deserve better, they're leaving you in this really awkward place where you're being very like insecure within your thoughts and not being able to move on. There's some level of anxiety and not being able to cope with what has happened. So but there, I just kind of get this like almost like a fantasy kind of feeling where it's just like, even though the last time you spoke to them has been kind of long time ago, or like it wasn't any time like recently, you're still deciding to hold on to that because you believe in your mind that they're still holding on to it, and that the fact that you guys are not together, it just proves that, you know, they're still harboring, you know, ill feelings towards you in a sense. And so I just kind of overall see you working, you know, on your career, on your finances, and trying to keep yourself busy with perhaps, I'm getting one, honestly, I'm getting one night stand kind of energy. And so, so somebody here is really being indulgent and not taking responsibilities, like not being in something committed and monogamous, but kind of playing the field and trying to see what kind of attention you can get from others without putting in the effort to be in something committed. Okay, so I see here there's going to be one particular energy. I'm getting strong fire sign, somebody with a strong fire energy in their birth chart and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And this person, you find them very attractive, and they know that they have this sexual energy that really makes you feel indulgent. So I see here in the month of May that you're going to be indulgent with them. They're going to be accepting of you, wanting to get lost in spending time with them and not taking responsibility. So it almost feels like kind of like an open relationship or like a polygamous kind of energy here, where you're, even though, you know, there is no commitment, there is no like monogamy here or a relationship, the connection that you guys share is that of something non-committal, okay? But you're just like, you know what, we're getting along physically and intimately, so you're just like, why not? Why not? And it's obviously, it's rooted from heartbreak, okay? The reason why you have decided to indulge in this kind of behavior is because you are healing from a heartbreak. Okay. What's the additional messages? What the Scorpio needs to know. Okay. So some of you, you know, as mentioned earlier, ultimately you do want something committed, but you're just like, if you can't get the one you want, you know, why settle? And the universe is trying to say that is like a recipe for disaster, okay? It's just like, instead of going towards what you want, you're willing to, the imagery I'm getting here is like a pool table, okay? You're trying to get a certain ball into a certain hole, and instead of playing strategically, you're just trying to hit as many balls as you can, instead of being strategic and mindful of getting that one ball into that one hole. And so I'm getting just this very like disorganized kind of erratic kind of behavior is what I'm picking up here, okay? And it's rooted but due to sadness, okay? You're sad about a connection that you weren't able to get off the ground, and so you're just really like, I'm just getting this not being responsible for your actions kind of energy, because you're sad. You're sad, and you do want happiness, you want emotional fulfillment, but at this point I just feel like you kind of like, you know, put your hands up in the air, waving the white flag, and just being like, you know what, I try to be the good guy, I try to do the right thing, but I'm just getting hurt. Well, guess what? The reason why you keep getting hurt is because you're not growing. You're pouring your energies into the wrong people. I see that one of the main reasons why your past connection didn't work out was due to third party energies. So if you're wondering how come, my last connection didn't work out, it's because there was third parties involved. And so as soon as you realize that, and as soon as you own up to the choices you've made, the faster you'll be able to move